So, for anyone going through Greek life, sorority recruitment, or being a pledge for a fraternity, um, my advice would be, um, of course, go to as many as you can to figure out. So what is Greek life? The question is, what is Greek life? It's to find out who you are. That's the same as college. Kids ask, why am I spending so much money to go to college? It's to figure out who you are. And it's a very hard question. A lot of job interviews, they ask you, tell us about yourself. Who are you? It's the hardest question. I think it's harder than physics and it's harder than fine arts. Who are you as a person? So there's physics, there's fine art, and then there's the question of who you are as a person. Who you are as a person is the hardest question to ever ask someone. It's harder than what is life. Yeah, it's harder than what is life. Who are you as a person? That's why you spend so much money to go to college. Because you need to figure out who you are as a person. Or else you'll be wandering around your whole life, not knowing. So you go to college to figure out who you are. You go into Greek life to specialize who you are. Okay? So go to as many houses as possible. That's for sororities and fraternities. And then let them, because they're the professionals, they're the seniors in it, they're the ones recruiting you. They're the professionals because they've been in it, they've been recruited themselves, they know how the process goes. They will select you on where you should go, right? It may be a house that you have no interest in, but you visit, but you have no interest in. Well, they're saying you have something. Maybe not at this house, but there's something about you. So where you're selected, we see it too. It's like that. You don't have to be at the house. It's just these are professionals and they're saying we see something. You can come here, but if there's a better place, you should go there. But we too see something in you. So in my experience, when I went, I just applied to Pacific and I did the best I could. And my professors started treating me as this star student. I didn't it's the same as houses, right? I said I was shy growing up. I didn't do well, and these are houses. Think of them as houses. I was shy growing up. I didn't do well in high school. I started doing well later, right? Say I visit three houses, and I see myself as a star. So let's say I visit four houses, and then I see myself as a star. Well, I thought I was gonna get into the shy houses where they're just gonna ignore me and they're just gonna be like, okay, he's just another student. Nuh-uh. That didn't happen. What happened was they chose the star student. They started treating me like a star. They're like, hey man, what do you think? Hey man, what do you think about your peers? Hey man, what do you think? They started doing this more and more. And I'm like, I didn't choose that house. I mean, I visit that house, but that wouldn't be my first because I'm very shy naturally. So I'm like, I did not choose that house. But they kept coming at me. They're like, no, we want you in this house. We want you to be a star. We want you in this house. We want you in this house. That's one story. The other story was it was a fraternity. My friend Chris Baum is in a Sigma Chi fraternity, and he's in my art department as well. So we knew each other by the art department, and he would talk to me more. It's like, hey, where do you come from? Like, where are you from originally? And things like that. And we became good friends. And he was a top student, and I was an okay student. But I got the sense that he really liked me. And then he started inviting me over to his fraternity house. So, and invited me to parties at Sigma Chi. So I had no interest in Greek life because I didn't know about it. it's just like college. I just don't know about it until someone tells me. So he started really recruiting me. The same as the star. They started recruiting me in the house I didn't expect. I thought I was gonna get into the shy house. I thought I was gonna get into the house where no one notices me. But I kept getting recruitment from the star, from being a star house and being in Sigma Chi. I had no interest in these houses. I visit those houses, but it's so what I'm trying to say is you never know who's gonna recruit you. So you want to have an open mind to all houses and not the house that you thought that you would be in. You think of yourself. What kids tend to do, because we come in as teenagers, we tend to think less of ourselves. Nah, I think of myself as a star, but nah, I'm probably gonna end up. It's one of those things where it's just bad habits where you're like, you know what, I'm probably gonna end up in one of those bad sororities, or those I'm probably not gonna get noticed. And then you end up getting noticed, right? So keep an open mind to maybe you're more of a star than you think. Maybe you're more of a star than you think. And maybe the sorority that's selecting you is like, no, we want that star here more than the other houses, right? So I thought myself as, kind of shy, and no professor would notice me, but they ended up noticing me a lot. They want me in the star. They want me as a star. And going through college, I didn't know anything about Greek life. I thought I would just, skate by with no one noticing me. Nope. My friend from Sigma Chi really wanted me, or that's how I felt, really wanted to recruit me for Sigma Chi. So keep an open mind. Don't just. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to conclude is, yes, visit all the houses, but keep an open mind to who really wants you, right? So don't go, oh, you want me as a star, but nah, I'm just gonna stay where it's safe. Where what I've known my whole life for 18 years to be shy. Don't do that, right? Say say there's an alpha phi sorority, and then there's a delta gamma who's really more outgoing, and they really want you in delta gamma. Give the delta gamma a try. It may be out of your comfort zone, but give them a try because they see something in you. And it's different from what you've always been accustomed to. You've always been accustomed to what's safe, your shyness. Well, give the delta gamma a try. So I didn't get into Sigma Chi just because it's pricey. I didn't. It's really pricey, but I can tell that it's something I'm interested in anyways because I'm really interested in academics. So if I had the money, I probably would have, but I just didn't have the money at the time. So when the professors want me as a star, and my friend wanted me in Sigma Chi, I just wasn't ready for it. But I'm very aware of what they wanted me to be, but I just wasn't ready for it. So I kept going back to the houses that I was comfortable in. Don't do that. Don't hinder your college experience. When they want you as a star, start training to be a star. Train to be a star. And if they want you in Sigma Chi or Delta Gamma, train to be there. Because it's out of your comfort zone. So that's my recommendation, and that's my advice to anyone going through sorority recruitment and fraternity, and Greek life, and going to college.